All right, so hey, I'm Kris Wolfe with GoodGuySwag.com, and super pumped because Brady Toops right here. You know, his name's been everywhere because he's been on The Bachelorette, and I'm sure all you guys know about that because you tuned in to The Bachelorette.
Or not. But, because I've never really watched a show before this season.
but you know what? Like the reason why I want to have him on and just to talk to you all is because I heard the story of what he did, and it was just like such a big act of courageousness and confidence that I feel like, and maybe what I'm hoping too that he'll share is like how this came about, because every good guy out there needs to hear this story. So right. I'm just gonna let you like start off and share like what happened on the show and why you became widely recognized.
Man, short story is this. A friend of mine submitted my name and photo for the casting process. They reached out. They said, after a few months, we want you to be on the show. I said, okay. And I was doing some background research. This season was crazy. There was 2 girls, 25 guys. On the first night, one of the girls got voted off. Her name was Britt. And in my sort of recon work for the season, I found that she was somebody that I was actually really interested in, really attracted to on a lot of different levels. And when she got voted off, I was honestly a bit devastated because she was why I came to do the show. And in the craziness of that night, I thought to myself, do I stay true and honest to how I feel in this moment about her and the wanting to go for it and follow my heart and get to know her, or do I try to stay on the show for the sake of, like, I don't know, TV or something?
Yeah.
And I just thought, man, I'm gonna leave the show and follow my heart. And in the end, like, it turned out to be a really cool thing that a lot of people inspired them in some way.
Yeah, because you made like a lot of sacrifices to come on the show in the first place.
Yeah, you got to clear out your schedule for a couple months, and it's crazy.
And here you are on the first night, and basically you potentially could just walk away and not be on the show anymore. It didn't work out that way. But
so basically, what they did is they followed our story. They followed our story for the next period of time because they thought it was such a beautiful, authentic, real moment, and that was fun.
Yeah, you took that step of risk out there, and I think that's something that so many good guys are sometimes scared to do. Like
I've been scared to do it.
Yeah,
seriously, most of my life I've been scared to talk to girls, ask for their number, and I think for one moment in my life I thought, like, what's the worst thing that happened? Like, I think in that moment I thought, risking everything for the possibility of love, like whatever the consequence of that, however it would play out, like I was like, I'm in. I'm just in. Like, it was worth it.
And like, okay, so this happened. Like, it turned out actually you took a risk, and what could have been your very last show. Come on through.
Still filming.
What could have been your very last show ended up turning into you being on the show for a season. So like that risk, like, actually turned out to be better.
Well, I think everybody's looking for something authentic and real, and everybody's looking for love.
Yeah.
And to at least open my heart to the possibility of that, and to be true with it, and to go for it, like, it was awesome.
And this is one of the first times that you actually took this step.
We got some dogs here for Good Guy Swag.
Come on through. And you took this step on national television, but like, how has that impacted your life since, and like, how do you believe it's going to impact your life moving forward?
Well, I think for me, it helped me overcome fears, fears of rejection, fears of, what if I commit too much too quickly, and there's not a reciprocation of feeling. And I think I used to think that you sort of mentally think your way out of fear. I think it's completely wrong. I think at the end of the day, what you do is you act, and in the action you overcome the fear, and it sort of helps you develop like little wins and confidence, and you just go, hey, what's the worst thing that could happen in this moment? And not to mention, what's the best thing that happened? I think the best thing always outweighs the worst thing. The possibility of love.
And if you were going to give any advice to the young guys out there, especially when it comes to finding and pursuing love, what would be? Come on through, everyone. Come on through. What would be that one piece of advice that you would?
My one piece of advice to young guys is like, go for it. You're enough. Life's too short not to risk it and to see what can happen. The sooner you're all in is the sooner you figure out whether you are all in.
Confidence and risk taking, guys.
Come on.
Brady Toops right here, man.
Kris Wolfe. See it.
Peace.